Hey, welcome back everybody. You're listening to Ultimate Affiliate Marketing. I am your host, it's Paul Motley here, and today I want to talk about David and Goliath, right? And I want to share with you why it's actually important to remember that lesson. Now, growing up, we all get told all kinds of stories, okay, right? So the story goes, I'm sure you've heard it a million times that, you've got the big guy who's Goliath, and then you've got the small, I'm getting completely mixed up, right? Anyway, you guys know the story, right? So the little guy ends up outdoing the big guy, right? And this can happen. You see it in sports sometimes. We look back on that. And why is this important to you? Because I want you to remember, just because you may be just starting out, or you might have had some success, but you're not quite up at the higher echelons at the moment, but it doesn't mean that you can't absolutely crush it when it comes to affiliate launches, because that's important too, right? There's a lot of money to be made with affiliate launches, especially these days when there's so many different products and services out there that you can choose from to push to your audience. And the reason why I think it's so cool is that when someone's got like a massive audience and they are like almost at the untouchables level, you'll find that they won't get involved in many launches, right? It's very rare that they will get involved in someone else's product launch. What does that do for us? Well, that opens the gates. Recently, I was, I think it was last month or even the month before, I get emailed about a certain launch, and it's a product that I do occasionally use, and I thought, right, I think I'm going to try out for this, right? And what ended up happening was that there were some big names. The top affiliates that they listed out, there was like top 30, and there were some proper big names in that. These are like the long-term big earners for this particular company. But I thought, they're not all going to be active in this launch, right? There was some good prizes going on. It was as a two-tier with the prize thing. There was like I think it was like either a top 5 or a top 10 for pre-launch, which was getting leads, and then the major launch, which was like, again, the top 10 for that. But what happened is because I guess it was just the fact that most people weren't actually promoting it at the time, I ended up placing third for the pre-launch, right? Which was pretty decent. And I got like a super cool prize for that as well. It was like worth about $400 on top of all the leads that I got. And what was even cooler as well was that because I was constantly talking in the chat with the guys who actually run the show, I was able to download a CSV file of all the people that opted in through my links. Now that is golden, and that normally just doesn't happen unless you're doing the whole bridge page thing and everything else like that. And that wasn't the route that I chose on this particular occasion. And yes, I know we should be doing bridge pages, but because of the type of offer, I didn't want to do that. I was running a very specific type of traffic as well, which ordinarily wouldn't need a bridge page, but I'm not going to go into that right now. So what happened was I got there, I got like, I don't know, however many leads there were, which meant that going forward, any time that company has something similar or a special offer going on, we're looking up towards the Black Friday offers, which is like coming up to before Christmas and stuff like that. I'm going to be able to send this list something that they already showed interest in, that product, which could mean more income further down the line. And what I found is that even after the product launch itself, I was still getting people signing up, still getting people taking trials, still people going in and paying for like the annual. Even like yesterday, a couple of people bought an annual plan, and that earned me about, around $300, which was great. It's incredible. And although I didn't actually make it into the top 10 for the full launch, I think that sometimes people see, they're kind of like sleeping and waiting and seeing, and then they'll push out an email, and all of a sudden, because of who they are, they can rank in top 10s just like, just snap of the fingers. But what it does say is that when these things come up, when these launches come up, we still have an opportunity. And that is how David can beat the Goliaths of affiliate marketing. So I want to leave that with you for today, and I'm going to catch up with you all again tomorrow.